Take your last couple sips, boys, and let's fucking rock out. Yeah, just take that.
Oh shit, yeah, I got you.
Yeah. We got you.
Got your pooch.
And just one thing, like if you use the soundboard as like a little protector, no, to keep you could keep your notes right here. You could keep your phone, and you could just always keep a little eye if you want. And kick ass episode, boys. Again,
Cheers, fellas.
soundboard. Make sure start the air horn top right. Record scratch.
I would say just never switch the page.
Yeah,
If you switch
No,
the page,
but that's the thing. Sometimes when it starts up, that's the what. So listen.
cheers to a good episode, boys.
Just don't touch
Let's
the
go.
two arrows.
No,
cheers
we
to a
said
good
cheers,
episode.
cheers,
Listen, I
salute.
love y'all, bro.
Remember, easy, let's
We're
do
on to
ourselves.
something special,
Yep,
bro.
that's it.
Let's be ourselves. Let's flow.
That's it. Let's flow. And
All right.
bro, make the intro. You know,
All right, let's roll.
let's roll.
All right. 3, 2,
Mm-hmm.
1.
This is the New York City Nobodies coming to you live from the first in the East. The Nobodies who are the fans of the first team. The team in first in the East. Can you believe that? And with me, of course, as always, every single week, we have BX's finest because we're on the freaking run in the BX. Talk to me.
BX in the building all day, every day. Everybody, how y'all doing, man? It's a beautiful, beautiful day, man. You know, something beautiful to wake up first in the East, man. Rebels ain't doing that.
Nope.
Not at all.
Of course, yours truly, as always, Caesar here. We're live at the studio.
Yep.
Beautiful studio from Tribeca. And of course, the Kessel man, the man of the people.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
What's good, my people? Yo, on top of the East. Who would have thought that?
Nah, man,
What are we?
bro.
4
Oh, my
weeks in?
God.
5 weeks in?
4 weeks. It's like, four
5
games. Yeah,
Yo,
5 games.
take that,
Is it
take
Sunday,
that,
Saturday?
MLS pundits. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
But
Hey,
True.
listen, man.
Too early,
Listen, I
but,
can just only hope that we can keep up this energy.
I got excited, kid. My bad.
No, you're right. No, you're
Nah,
completely
listen.
right.
I just had to, and obviously
You're completely right, baby.
we have the one, the only Tribeca's finest in the building. Jesse with us. How you feeling, Pop?
Listen, man. Top of the East.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
can you
Say it
be
again. Say it
feeling?
again.
Not only
Top of the East.
Yo, that's beautiful.
Not
That's
only
beautiful.
top of the East, I've been hearing a lot of chatter about this little Instagram page called BP Small Talk. Let's give a round of fucking applause for that.
Shout out
And
to everybody for the love. I appreciate it,
Definitely,
man. Thank
definitely.
you so much.
I was
Thank you so
seeing
much.
this video reshared of a little police escort while we were having a march, and I was like, "Oh, look, that's my boys." So,
There you
know
go.
what?
Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. Like that was kind of shocking to me.
Yeah, bro.
Because I feel like as NYCFC supporters, we always policed ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any clown activity, anything that got out of hand is something that we handled within ourselves as a community.
Yeah.
We got them out of there, or troublemakers, so on and so forth. We took care of that. We policed ourselves. So to see, and bro, a block and a block? You escorting us literally from stands to literally McDonald's, B?
Yeah, literally.
That shit is one street.
But yeah, let's
Makes
finish
no
introduction.
sense.
McDonald's, if
Well,
you know,
Vinny,
you
we'll
know.
definitely. This is something we're definitely going to talk about today. Obviously, of course, we're
Absolutely.
gonna have to go over the game day experiences.
Ooh,
And listen,
man.
I mean, we're at a point right now where we're first in the East, second in Supporter Shield, and we have a huge game coming up. So let's start off with last Saturday.
Oh,
We're
man.
talking about
a
a
start.
party. The party the first week. We have another party the second week, and there was a party on and off the
I
field.
party.
I party. So get it on me. What happened in the Bronx? What
No,
was the
man,
party
it,
at?
it was a complete vibe in the Bronx this past weekend, dude. I mean, I know personally, I got to the bodega like around 4:00, 4:15. You know what happens at 4:20? You heard, so, so you know a lot of that going on when I got to the bodega. So it was empty, a bit empty when I got there, but as time kept going on, people start filling up the bodega and whatnot till we got to capacity. So the time, hey, let's get over to the march. That march was, I mean, it was the police escort march, but it was still live. You feel me?
And I mean, like I said last week, it was very essential, at least for us, to kind of regroup and have that 7:30
Yeah.
p.m. kickoff or something.
Yeah,
5, whatever,
for sure.
7:40, whatever we
Right.
call it. But it's essential because now
We got to regroup. Now we're mid-March, springtime. You get there maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours early. You can really, or unless you're chopping, get there 7 hours early.
Facts.
Right.
Open
My
up
man's
the
there.
in general, I mean,
Yeah.
not just
My man's
but in
putting
a
in
lot
work.
of us. But in general, like that's what we want.
Shout out to Gucci and Alberto.
Ooh,
They opened the bodega.
They opened up. They
Bodega
be helping
boys,
Poppy
bro.
with the empanadas and all that, bro.
But I know it's good. It's always good to tell the poppies behind, the register or like the Don and Don that's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
tell them, no, yo, we're back.
Right.
NYCFC's flying. Hopefully,
They're
the
They're
Yankees-
always ecstatic to see
hopefully
us.
the Yankees
Yeah.
will be fine soon.
No lie,
But it's business for them,
the biggest flex you could have at the bodega is if the people behind the counter know who you are.
Nah,
Right,
definitely.
right,
That's
right.
I'm
Like-
still
like-
working on that. Your man says hi to me once and then
Nah.
looks at me like I'm crazy the
It's
other
maybe
day.
because you're from Tribeca. I'm
I
not
gotta,
sure.
I gotta respect it, bro. I
Yeah,
gotta
They don't
respect
understand that
it.
Tribeca money.
Yo,
I've been
listen.
going there for 10 years and I
They-
still don't even get the nod, bro. But it's all good. I
Jesse
still love
didn't. He was like, "Yo, y'all don't got sushi here." Like, yo,
Yo, son,
Kielbasa?
don't even do that. Don't act like I ain't go up on empanadas and mayonnaise crackers, bro. When the times got
Facts.
rough, bro.
Oh my
Come
God,
on, man.
man. What the fuck?
Nah,
We're
we-
watching another game, but no, I mean, listen, 7:30, Bodega was active. Obviously,
Everybody actually started doing the first game. You could do something early. You can
Yeah.
really drag it out. And of course, come March time, you know what time it is. You know, guys, what time it is. And listen, the fame just keeps on going with how the March. And listen, again, first of all, let's give everyone a round of applause.
Yes, guys, give yourselves a round of
we will
applause.
come here every week and inspire you guys to just keep doing what we're doing.
Oh,
Don't
man.
drop. It's
Yeah.
it's like NYCFC on the field. You don't want to drop that standard. And right now we
Yeah.
are the standard.
You know,
Let's
and,
be honest.
and fellas,
We're
I
first.
really got to say one thing, and this is something as when I got home, turn on Apple TV, start watching the game back. The one thing I noticed was how loud we actually were on
Right.
Saturday. I mean, this is something. I mean, I was watching my game on my MacBook Air. You know what I mean? Just at no speaker, I know nothing. And all I hear is Evie, shouts to Evie, asking me from the kitchen, yo, are you watching the game? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yo, we sound loud. And I'm like, you know something? We really were. And and it's just, shouts to those who chose to participate in the madness and mayhem on Saturday. You know what I mean? Like,
and listen,
it definitely shouts to y'all because you keep bringing that energy. So definitely, round of applause to y'all.
and listen. There's one thing I want to say is shout out to Yoti, man.
Yeah.
First and foremost, like
Mi
Yoti.
presi.
Yoti has always looked out for me, man, and like
Us.
the pro and everybody. He was one of the first people I met when I first entered this culture, and man, like the proactiveness he's taken this year
Yeah.
and the way he's making sure things are just being run, bro, smooth sailing. And obviously, we can all talk about like, oh, like look at who's recognizing us, but listen, that doesn't happen without the people like Yoti,
Caesar.
and Elliot, Caesar, Jay, Chelsea, everyone who's
Shouts out
playing
to them
instruments. Yo,
Bravos,
every
yeah,
single
yeah,
person.
yeah,
I'm
bro.
sorry if I did
Yeah,
not
bro.
mention your name. I truly apologize. It's been absolutely fantastic, and the fact that people are just now getting used to what we've been doing for
Yeah.
so. Listen,
10
not
joints.
listen. It's not that we've been doing it, but I remember. I remember going to shout out to America. They just scored on Philly. If y'all wonder what we doing, my bad.
Doobie's poop.
But I remember going to marches at times in 2019, in 2018, where man, like
Yeah.
we're talking
More
40
recent
people.
than that.
Yeah.
More recent
Yeah.
than that,
40
to be
people,
honest.
50
Not-
people.
More reason than that. There was some games last
I'm just
last
saying.
season.
I'm just saying
Last
full
summer,
circle.
like
Yeah,
20,
listen. There's
30
been
people.
times, but the way we've started this year, it just feels different.
It feels a
man.
lot
I truly don't know what. Maybe I'm a homer. Obviously, I'm biased,
course.
but man, the amount of people hitting me up, I'm already having people hit me up like, yo, you going to this away day in September, and these are people you would not be expecting to ask you that,
Right.
and the fact that that is happening is something so beautiful and deserves a big round of applause
definitely,
for the
definitely.
NYCFC fan, because all of us have been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
We all have known each other way before we've done this, and to watch this culture grow in such a very special, intricate, and at times it was grueling because it seemed like it was so slow, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
now, man, we just started off firing, and it's not just us; it's the players on the pitch, it's Pascal, it's the stadium, it's just
Absolutely.
what a time to be an
Bro,
NYCFC
no, but that's what I'm
fan.
saying.
I
Listen,
can't say it enough. I'm sorry,
And
I just had to
listen,
say it.
it's everything we talk about every week, and if we want to go forward
Yeah.
to having this kind of standard or being the standard, which I love that this is happening organically.
Right.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all the questions we had, oh my God, how are we going to fill the stands of supporters? How are we going to make these marches lit?
We say more recently, but I could recall maybe, and again, nothing. Improvement is key, obviously,
Ah,
right?
right,
2023, 2024, I saw more of a shift, but it wasn't until like last year. I always say if the team is doing good on the field,
Stretch
everything
run
else
of
follows.
last year
Absolutely.
was
Yeah, no, yeah,
special.
there
And
was
I
a
was
big
going to say
improvement.
that.
But and
Yeah.
now, again, what he said, it's gonna be important for us, a lot of OGs, to really tell people, because you mentioned the more we grow, when we go to Queens,
Yeah.
new fans,
Yeah.
identity's gonna shift. It always is.
Yeah, we got to set the
definitely.
tone. We got to
And
set the
this
tone.
is what we got to keep doing. The OG, shout out everyone.
Yeah,
Let's
but
set the tone
I just
now
want-
and continue.
I just want to
Yeah.
say this, man. It's always beautiful blue skies, right?
Yeah.
When the sun's out.
And I don't mean to
But,
cut you
but
off.
when it starts, so again,
But I preface this by saying that you have been in the stands since 2015.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
you
we're
have
all
been
alive.
there
Yeah,
since
definitely.
day
And,
A lot of
one.
us.
and I
Yes,
was gonna
yes.
say
Day
that,
one.
like before.
So
all
you're
right,
speaking
like-
from experience.
I think if anybody knows us, just to set it now,
right.
we have been there from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
So like I'm a founding member. I'm one of the first 3,000 people to buy tickets for the club, right? So when you're in that stage, you don't know where this club's gonna go. You don't know if it's
Yeah.
gonna just get dissolved in 5 years. You don't know
Nope.
if it's gonna grow. What you're doing is you're putting your faith and your time and your effort,
Yeah.
and that's why
Yeah,
I
that's
love all
definitely-
the capos and the templados, man, and everybody else that puts their time and effort. Because nobody here is making millions of dollars doing this.
No,
a lot of
bro.
people
This
don't
is
make
for
money
the
off of it.
passion, for the
People
love
make
of
money
the
off of
club, man, and that alone, like it kind of defines the culture for not only soccer culture, but New York City. We do what we
Yes.
love, and we do it out of the love of our heart. Salute, and you know what I'm saying. And that just makes me so proud from being here from
Yeah.
day one and not knowing where this club was gonna go and seeing where we're at 10 joints later, MLS Cup champions.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stadium being built.
Yeah.
And also, like, you know, like in this presence of this 4 we got going on, we actually have the honor and the privilege of having someone who was once on the third rail board. So, like, when we talk about people, no, don't laugh. The people take a lot of time out of this shit, man. Like, people really put a lot of time
man.
into this. So, like, when you guys listen in every week, we just want you to know that this is coming from here. Like,
Yeah,
this is
definitely.
people who genuinely care about this club, and it's just the way it goes. I really don't know how else to explain it. Like, when
Yeah.
we cared about NYCFC before there was ever a camera, before there was ever a microphone. Like,
Absolutely.
we were hanging out before this.
Shit,
like,
before iPhones were popping like they
literally,
are right now.
and like,
Come
and
on now,
and
man.
to see where we've come from then to now is just
Right.
fantastic. And not only just to like be with you guys, right, but to just be like a fly on the wall on game days and see the new generation, some
Yes.
old heads coming back and showing their face in the mix. It is just fantastic. It is that perfect blend of old and new, and with the stadium just coming around, bro, we just could not be in a better position as
Yeah.
supporters.
Here's what
in my opinion.
all I gotta say is, man, like I was saying before, it's all good when the skies are blue and the sun's out.
There you
It's
go,
easy
that
to
says-
support the club when everything's fine and we're top of the East. But there's gonna be tough stretches, man. There's gonna be
Yeah.
there. It's what
Yep.
a season is. I want to see the supporters out there doing what they're doing now when we lost 2 games in a row.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's a thing.
All right, when it's Wednesday and it's
Yep.
raining and it's
100%.
and you know what, nobody wants to be
Yep.
out there because
You
guess
got a
what,
capo by
everybody got
yourself?
work in the morning. But guess what? You see the way the team is supporting us now. How they're literally speaking on the energy we're giving them and
Yes.
how they're reciprocating that back to us. We need to give that to them, whether we win, whether we lose, whether we draw, whether it's raining, whether it's snowing. We need to do that 150%.
Yes.
And that's what I want to see now. I want to see us giving the same energy when the morale's not as high and we are not where we're at now.
I
Yes.
mean, we could go on and on about, and rightfully so.
I'm just
About
saying.
no, and you're 1,000% correct. 1
We
trillion.
need that from the
And
supporters.
I mean, and that comes down to supporter culture. Supporter culture doesn't mean, oh my God, when it's like life.
Yeah.
You're not gonna show up for your partner just when things are good. You're not gonna show up to work just like things are good.
Talk to
no,
'em.
you gotta
Preach.
show up when you don't want to go to work, but you gotta make ends meet.
You
You
gotta
gotta
show
your
up in the
partners.
Jason Christ.
Listen,
Las manos.
Talk to 'em.
let's say you're married 10 out of 10. So life happens. What, you're gonna ditch him when things are bad? Like they
Yeah.
always say, en las buenas
Through
y
thick
en
and
las
thin.
malas. Through
Exactly.
thick and thin.
Like we just saw my son Nesty give his through richer or poorer,
the richer,
through
poorer.
sickness and health, through thick and thin. When things are bad and things are good, you got to be there for them. Like they're there for
Real
us.
quick,
That's what this club's
congratulations to
about.
Nesty and Kaylin for getting married.
Awesome,
Absolutely.
man.
It was absolutely incredible. But
We
real
love you
quick,
guys,
just to
definitely.
put a little bow on this conversation, because we do have an amazing game we do have to speak
This be
about.
true.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
be
yeah.
true.
it truly is like, man, I just can't say enough. Shout out to the Third Rail for painting the tifos and doing what they do. The Temblados, all the unofficial SGs that don't get any love. I'm not gonna start here naming all of it because I'm gonna forget some, but just the way everyone has come together. I have not felt this type of unity ever since I have stepped foot in the door. I am 8 years deep. Y'all. I don't have the experience that some others have, but man, it is so exciting. It is so invigorating. And as someone like me, because all four of us are NYCFC junkies. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm the only one. We literally talk about this shit all day.
We wouldn't be here.
Exactly, because we genuinely love this. That's why we're here. But to see the growth and have people come to my job and recognize me for who I am, and they'll be like, they'll talk to me about NYCFC. People are talking about NYCFC in a way I've never seen. Right. And as a fan, sometimes you just got to sit back and be like, you know what? We still got a lot more to do, but fuck have we made it so far, man.
Bro.
And yo, let me get a fucking cruise on for a couple of months, bro. Because yo, we did it, bro. If you were there, 28, bro, listen.
We've been through a lot. Can I just say one thing real quick?
Absolutely.
So now on the internet, for instance, like on TikTok, bro. Like NYCFC hashtag, you see these people being like, I just went to my first NYCFC game.
Yeah.
The atmosphere was amazing. I want to join this community. How do I find that? And that's what you have to do. As fans, please keep an open arm. Invite your friends to games.
Please,
bro. Do you know how many of my friends I've taken to games, bro?
You got 6 blue passes. That's 6 free tickets to bring 6 people to the game for free. Or you could charge them however you want to do it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just...
Anybody and everybody I've known that ever said they wanted to go to a soccer game, I've brought them to an NYCFC game. I literally have a list of 15 people that I've brought in. And you know what? That's just exposing them to something that they've never seen before.
Never.
And you know how many of them came back to me and said, I've had the best time of my life? Don't short your peoples on this experience.
Never,
I'm telling
bro.
I'm telling you.
have to let them know.
Spread the love. On TikTok, when you see somebody say, oh, this is my first NYCFC game, be like,
shout them
welcome
out.
to
Come
the community.
Back, please.
When you see me, say what's up.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Because this is important. We have to take this culture with us back to the Etihad Park.
Yes.
Yeah,
we have
definitely.
to build a community.
What do you boys feel about that?
So I'm saying, of course.
No, but of course, like how you feel, bro.
No,
like,
but no, that's what I meant.
It's an exciting time.
No,
bro.
obviously, but I'm saying I'm just analyzing what you guys.
I remember having long conversations with you in 2022, and this seemed like something that. Not that it would never happen, but it seems so far away, and now
personally,
we're here.
like I really do enjoy this, man, because of the simple fact that this is something I've always wanted. You know what I mean? Like I've always wanted this sport to be popular. I've always wanted to be part of a community. Fuck chopped cheese, bro. That's why I was saying like, fuck chopped cheese, bro.
Son's having a great time.
You know what I mean? But my whole thing is that I've always wanted it to have this sense of community, and this is something I was always going to be ready to help build. Because this is something I've always wanted in my city. I've always wanted this sport to be popular. I've always wanted a team to support in my city, especially in my borough. Well, not until next season. Historic ties to the borough. Historic ties to the borough. Yeah. And all I have to say is that I just hope that this wave that we're on right now just doesn't go away anytime soon, because I think it's about high time that the American sporting public finally realizes that we're here. We're not going anywhere. This is not the NASL. This is not any other league that's came me before. MLS is here to stay. It has a long-term plan. New York City's here. Get used to it. We're outside. That's all I gotta say.
What you gotta say, Caesar?
Put the biggest bow on the biggest gift that is NYCFC and our fans. Is that, of course, we always have to be mindful that soccer is growing. So there is no perfection. The standard is literally just going to keep rising based on what we do. Right?
Yep.
And it is.
Great point.
Doesn't change. And the thing that won't change is our passion and how we can show out. Win or lose, we can be 0-34. Let's do it. We have to be there. Show up every day because you love it. We love each other. Yes. And we are NYCFC in New York as well. So go with the Lions.
Listen, the only reason we're sitting here is because of this club. The only reason I know all these boys is because of this club, and we all love this shit, bro. There's no
man. It really is that love.
Fake
so
shit,
definitely,
bro.
man. You know something? New York City FC. We had a game against the Colorado Smoking them Rapids out here. You know what I mean? So definitely between the sticks, we have Mr. Number 49 U.S. goalkeeper just got called up again, boys.
Man, oh my God!
Loving it. And then, we lined up in the back four from right to left. We had the homeboy from the Bronx, something. He's not the only one that had to travel a bit. Tavon Gray, number 24. Then we had, the center back pairing looked like Tiago Martinez. And who else? That boy from down under, Kai Trell, let's go. And then we have a bit of a St. Patrick's Day special, Kevin O'Toole. He's out here on the left wing.
Good O'Toole.
Kevin O'Toole, he pot of goals.
Have himself a pint.
Don't sue me, y'all.
should
My
tell him
Irish
that.
He's
accent
having
is-
himself a pint.
He's having himself a pint. All right,
Kevin
so-
O'Toole splits the G's without even realizing.
Yo,
it,
you
bro.
kidding me? He is a G.
And so definitely, in our midfield, we had the double pivot of Mr. Aiden O'Neal, the other guy from down under. You know what I mean? And we had number 55, the big bird himself. He in Parks out here. Then something, the man, the myth, the legend, built this man a stadium. Number 10, Maxi Morales in the middle.
The GOAT.
Our front three from right to left consisted of Trapito Ojeda, Nico Fernandez Mercado, and your boy Hannes Wolf in that house. Let's go. So definitely, fellas, we really haven't been deviating from this lineup at all. I mean, we keep lining up in this back four that converts into a back three when you have Kevin O'Toole as your libero on the right. So what do you guys see when when this lineup came out? What were your first reactions when you saw this?
One, can you blame Pascal Janssen for not wanting to change the lineups? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. The boys are in motion. We're flowing. Like, this is, I love it because, like, obviously we've had coaches in the past who constantly were changing things. And Pascal, when something's working, he's just going to go with it.
Yeah.
But you can just tell he just has his little fairy dust on this fucking club, bro. Like, the way
I can tell you what that very does is.
and the way
Recipe.
the way the players play and everything, it's just all it's him, bro.
Yeah.
There were players on this team that were in the Cushing era who looked defeated, dismayed. One of them who may have scored the final goal in this match, right?
Yep.
And now they look like they have a breath of fresh air.
But
And
yeah, I mean,
before I just want to say shout out to Pascal Janssen. bro.
Yes, give it
That's
up to him.
it.
Every single
I
day.
love that fucking guy, bro.
every
That's it.
single second, every single day since he's joined.
We are genuinely
I've been
blessed.
saying I've been saying, listen, this is if there's anything we ever got to praise our FO, if the sky's the limit, hopefully with Pascal, it's that signing. The
Yeah.
perfect recruitment, perfect youth development, perfect everything. I've mentioned it 1,000 times.
God forbid he would.
But I was gonna say the lineup was awesome. Again, I'm a big fan. Like I always say,
Yeah.
you have to have the three in the midfield balance: 6, 8, 10. We know where 6, 8, and a 10 is.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, and it looks like, of course, these are decisions you make. Trewin, natural center back, is going to probably stay there. Which again, nothing against Raul Gustavo. We love him. He's awesome. But people got to remember, you play for the team. You could easily do Raul Gustavo coming back to left back.
Yeah.
Besides him playing the whole game and then switching.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with a super. Ain't nothing
No,
wrong with a
100%.
super sub.
And I think,
He could be a
listen-
super sub, bro. You know,
Exactly.
What's wrong
Exactly.
with having two amazing players out of
Exactly.
position? Nothing.
Absolutely.
And I mean, that's one thing that we also need coming off the bench is experience. So listen, if it ain't broke,
Don't
That's
fix
what
it.
I was about to
Fix
say.
it.
For the last episode, I said he's been tinkering with the lineup here and there. Safe to say, after that beatdown we threw Orlando,
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
like, why would I have to change this?
The only,
You know?
the only way I see anything changing up is on opponent. If there's a certain opponent
Yes.
with a certain player
Yes.
inside,
And
say for
Also
example,
injury,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah, he's
Obviously.
gonna have to. But at the end of the day, this is gonna be a good base to build upon. At least week in, week out opponents that we know that we have a good chance of beating. So definitely, personally, I feel like we're a bit more dynamic having Aiden O'Neal and Keaton Parks line up over there.
Yeah, sorry, we're watching
Oh,
Philly.
sorry,
and
we're
America,
watching
and
America
Philly
dismantle the
Philly-
Union right
Philly
now.
just chipped the goalie.
Dupe is poop, bro.
Philly
Dupe-
just
Dupe
chipped the
really is
goalie. And, I'm sorry, America just chipped the
America
goalie.
just
Bro,
chipped the
Dupe is
goalie
poop,
and
bro.
Philly
Nah,
is
it look crazy.
garbage.
So I think that right now what we're doing is that we're looking very good when we're repossessing the ball in the midfield. Aiden O'Neal and Keaton Parks are just having a good time robbing people in that midfield. I mean, more robberies in Times Square in the 1980s, bro. Like it's crazy.
Three
out
card
here.
Monty type
presence.
robbery,
Yeah,
baby.
facts.
They are big bodies
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that center,
And
like
they-
in the middle of the field.
And the thing
They
is that
created-
there's so much finesse in taking the ball off of players,
Yeah.
And I think that that's going to be leading, and this is the reason why we're winning so many of those conversion battles in the midfield, just because of their presence, And if we don't have those two guys in the midfield, I mean, a lot, they'll definitely start throwing their players in the box. They'll
course.
definitely start throwing players in the middle block, and they kind of offset that, in my opinion.
And I mean, I think it's a good place to start with, everything you just mentioned or who we were mentioning about the game itself.
and obviously we start with the same lineup. we get good flow, but we realize that Colorado is, obviously a bit more competitive than Orlando.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
only more
I mean-
competitive, but they're more compact and more controlled. So,
Yeah.
of course, like you said, things ain't always going to come easy. So, it was a bit back and forth the first
Yeah, I was a little.
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, we're playing a more decent opponent today.
Right.
And then up steps that man.
Oh.
The man of the hour. The man we signed big money for him. And listen,
DP
looks
money
like-
for a reason, baby.
he looks like correct me if I'm wrong, already one of the best DPs we've ever signed.
Yeah, no. I really feel that because of the fact that he's
on
just
his
coming
way.
on it right now. He's
It's
coming
just
in
such
clutch.
a great
Yo,
sign.
talented.
Let this man
Or
bro,
talented.
How you feel about Nico
Or
Fernandez
talented.
It's just
Mercado,
such a
bro?
great signing.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
mean it's
You're
unbelievable.
talking about one
Amazing.
person that came into the squad and changed everything
Yeah.
around for
Yeah,
us,
dude.
bro. Most people need to get acclimated. They come into the squad. They need a couple games.
He
a week or
assisted
two,
his first
but-
game.
Bro,
Yep.
are you kidding
He
me?
assisted his first game, bro.
You talking about somebody that wanted to be here? He was like, I am gonna do fantastic.
But, you know what I mean? But when you have the man that knows how to possess these tools, you go to a freaking war. You gotta know how to use your weapons.
Oh, of course.
Pascal, first game, already knew how to use them.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy because when we got Pascal, they were like, "Listen, this coach, he knows how to take talent. He knows how to develop the talent.
Yeah.
This is what he did in Europe, and
Oh, wow.
you got to be patient with him because we know we're gonna get the talent." And bro, are you kidding me, bro?
cooking.
What this guy is doing with everybody on his team right now?
Yeah, no. It's a sense of belief that I just haven't seen in our side in such a long time since 2021. Ronnie Dollar, I think 2021 in that if you take those last
these
7
vibes?
games before that we were right when we
Right.
hit that playoff run,
Right.
you started seeing that team believe in itself. I haven't seen that level of belief since then.
And let me ask you a question on some G shit. Like, has to be the best start of a season we've ever had.
Yeah.
in our
Tied
history,
with
bro.
2018
Are you
in
kidding me?
2018,
This
we
is
were
like
doing our thing.
And I do remember
historic
that. I do
start.
remember that.
Listen, but the vibes are way different. now.
Of course,
No,
but again, like you're saying,
1000%.
the evolution.
2018, yeah, you got.
And like I said, like I always want to remind people, listen, it's an evolution, and we are at a point that
not only NYCFC, but like I always told Chop, or not everybody, NYCFC will go as far as soccer is going.
Right.
Yeah.
And the fact that, and that's any MLS team, especially in the big market, because again, we got to remember, we love NYCFC.
Yeah.
Our heart back and forth.
Passion. We
Everything.
talk about it. We talk about it so
However,
passionate.
in order to do that more and realize certain things, we got to realize that soccer itself is to be respected, and the farther
has to
it's
be.
going, the more we're gonna go.
Right.
And that's a fact. Right now, we're probably the latest we've ever been.
Yeah,
And we're only gonna get better.
We
Yeah,
are so
man.
lit right now. It's
But Nico
crazy.
Fernandez shoots on target, rebound, megs a keeper for the first
Off the
goal.
most insane deflection I've ever seen in my
No,
life.
it was
by the way.
crazy.
It
It
was
was
absolutely fucking. But that's the persistence of him to keep it going.
He's
And
a tank.
not once,
Tank.
not took 2 times, but goes to the back
Wait,
of the net.
what's his name?
Nico Fernandez Mercado.
Like not Walter Mercado, but almost Mercado.
But I'm telling you,
Damn, shit got mad
he will
Spanish
tell
in
me
here
the
quick.
future is bright because
Love
the
it.
future was bright because he got the second goal.
Nah, man.
And he
Oh,
has
my
that
God.
magic ball, and what did he do
Son.
with it?
Ooh, oh my,
On that free kick.
oh my God.
Son.
I lost it.
So obviously we scored 1-1. We 1-0. Everyone's going crazy. We're fucking losing our shit. I don't know who drew the foul, but we were on
It
the
was
right
Trapito,
wing.
I think.
Trapito draws
Right
the
before
foul.
halftime, yeah.
Shout out to
Shouts to
Johan.
Johan.
So Maxi and Nico are standing over the ball. And
Yeah.
Nico just took a shot, bro.
Yo.
And he caught the keeper. Literally the keeper was frozen. It was
was-
actually unbelievable. What do you guys think?
I have never seen anybody at Yankee Stadium score a free kick that from that angle. Wait,
It's so crazy,
it's,
bro.
it's like
It's so.
Yeah, it
that
doesn't
angle,
even make sense.
It was bananas that from that part of the field. It's like the ball goes in untouched.
Nobody moved?
Nobody moves. The ball skips in front of the keeper, just does a crazy bounce in the back of the net. And I'm telling you, I mean, I had to look at other people. I think I looked at Caesar at one point. I'm like,
Did that just happen?
yeah, like it was one of those. I was like, my Evie's like,
I love those goals.
Like right, like
It's
those,
such a satisfying
I think
feeling.
one of them was that the Heber nutmeg against this guy Robles in the Derby a few years ago. That
Fuck
was
the
one of them,
Red
but I think
Bulls.
that was the first one since
That
then
was one of the
everyone
best
was
goals
oh,
ever,
yeah,
in my
like
opinion.
yeah, like And you know, shouts to Rob Artusian, man. That dude got him on that free kick coach, like set piece coach, like he got him working.
And I was saying, yeah, no, there's certain.
You know, like honestly, like something set pieces wasn't anything that we were writing home to mom about in the last couple of years.
Come on now, yeah.
Nah, and no, dude, now we're scoring off of set
That's what
pieces.
happens when you have
I mean,
quality.
nah, it's beautiful to see, man.
So I go to make a long story short, I go see the best bartender in Yankee Stadium, my boy ROC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ROC. He's in the bleachers, baby. The man with the glasses in the bleachers. If you know the bleachers, you know ROC. Anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm talking to him, and I see that we get the free kick.
Right.
So I run over there. I'm like, hold on. Mick comes like, hold on. I pull out my phone. I'm like, and if you go to BP Small Talk, you can look up the video. I go, nah, this is one. I feel it. This is one. And sure enough, not one player, not NYCFC or Colorado, moved during that free kick.
Exactly.
Nope.
Everybody around me stood in awe. Like nobody really celebrated the goal because nobody believed it went in. They waited for the rest of the team to celebrate for them to go, oh shit, that was a goal.
People thought it was
I mean,
offside.
and also like a lot of people get traumatized nowadays. Like yours truly,
VAR.
VAR offsides. Like last week, I freaking went berserk when Taya scored. And I don't usually do that, but
running
to
back and
realize
forth.
I was just really excited, obviously.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Ain't nothing wrong with being excited.
I mean,
not at all.
the thing is, those kind of goals and that kind of quickness, sharpness, mentally and technique, obviously. Right. But also, what helped them is that the keeper was genuinely in Manhattan.
Oh yeah,
He was so
yeah,
off
yeah,
his
yeah.
line, it was ridiculous. He probably didn't think he can freaking
He
try
can
it.
hit that
But
angle.
that's why you love players like that. A lot of, for example, South America, it's the cheekiness.
Cheeky bastard.
Yes.
Cheeky, exactly.
Cheeky
Cheeky bastard. He
bastard.
was a cheeky bastard.
Yeah.
Thank you for having the
But you
balls to
need
do
that.
that.
No,
Need that.
definitely.
And
need
he's
that.
flying high, bro. I'd be like, yo, at
That's
this
a
point,
lot
I'm
of
surprised they didn't try to
confidence
chip
going
him
to that
from
man
there,
right there,
bro.
you know?
Pascal Johnson said you have the keys to the offense.
He said,
So
do whatever you
he
want.
scores.
Nah.
We go up to nothing, and I mean Yankee Stadium is on fire.
And the
Oh
best
my
way to
God.
go, the best
Felix
way to go mid the halftime.
Was
Best
out
way.
of control. I was out of control. We were all out of
We
control.
all
Yeah,
we
no,
wild
no.
out.
Happy as fuck.
We
It's,
wild
it's,
out.
it's
Happy,
always funny
happy,
when you
happy.
have to it start. It happened without warning. When you're in the middle of singing one song, you have to start
happened
that.
without warning.
Yeah, no, the goal
It happened without warning.
Yeah, you gotta. That's it. Everybody's
literally
so
happened
crazy.
without warning.
It's beautiful, man, and I really love that. And I love the fact that we get as crazy as we do when we score. I mean, I see little mosh pits going on inside
Bro,
the
it
supporter
is
section. It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Can I be that old head?
Oh,
Since we in
no,
the
no,
Darth
wait,
Vader
I was
episode.
waiting for it. I was always waiting for
here, so
it.
go ahead, Junior.
boy.
Let's
I was
go.
waiting for it.
I'm just saying, man. With all due respect, man, can y'all save the beers for your bellies, bro? I'm not a fan of being drenched in everybody's beer. We score, it's a good time. Y'all paying $20 for the
Nah,
beer.
yeah.
I'm just saying, it's kind of crazy how I like when everybody scores. I have a good time, yeah. But you know what I do? I go, I put my beer down. Yeah, let's go, baby, let's go. And then guess what? I get to pick it back up and enjoy it.
You don't love a Michelob Ultra shower?
Nah, but listen to me, man. Picture this, right? Picture this. You're coming home from a game. You didn't even drink that day. You say, you know what? I'm staying sober. You go to the bleachers. You're having a good time. They score. 3 people behind you pour full beers on your head. On the way back home,
On
guess
your
what?
head like a
On
shower?
your, just
You
whatever.
sure
They
sound
hit
like-
you in the back with the shit. There's beers everywhere, son. Beer shower. You're driving back home. You get
$50
pulled up.
shower,
You didn't
baby.
put your blinker on. Cop pulls you over. Excuse me, sir. You know why I'm pulling you over? Oh, you smell like alcohol. No, I'm sorry, officer. I was at a soccer game in Yankee Stadium, and they scored, and they poured beer on me. The
What
cop's gonna be
soccer?
like, get your ass out the
The
car,
officer
bro.
doesn't know the vibes, bro. That's
I
the
know
problem.
the officer, but he also knows that you need to do the whole breathalyzer and take your steps.
So
Refusing
maybe
to
it's
breathe
not
out.
But
Sorry.
also, in
Cause
hindsight,
kids.
like I said, I'm being the old head. I understand that this is soccer, coach. I
Bro,
understand
it was-
anywhere
it
in
was too
Europe,
lit. It was too lit.
everywhere you go, no matter
That's the
what,
way it
around the
is.
world. I was just watching the World Baseball Classic. There was beer flying everywhere.
Oh man, I love it. But I know what you're saying.
I mean,
too.
that's
Save
the
your
time to do
beers,
it.
bro. $20 a beer.
That
I wanna
is
be
inflation.
stinky.
It's in Atlanta,
Let's
bro.
Inflation's a
go,
real thing,
man.
bro.
And
Stinky.
real quick
Come on,
before we end the
stinky.
first half, Colorado did score. That's cute.
Yeah, Derek
And,
Rose.
we
Yeah.
did go to halftime 2-1, but there was nothing
Right.
memorable about it. It was just a little lapse in judgment, in my opinion, and we go into the.
I mean,
half
and you
2-1.
also got to give credit where it's due. The first thing I said is that's nobody's fault.
Right,
You got to
right,
also understand, like, as much as we want to do well, the opposition's gonna at least throw one swing at you.
They just
And
drop
gotta make it
four.
exciting
They drop
somehow.
four in
and,
the
and
galaxy.
maybe that's, if anything, that's maybe what helped the second half.
Right?
You know, to really be much more.
Yeah, man.
No,
it
but
made
I think
us
it
wake
was
up.
that, it was a perfect wake up call going into that into the second half, just because of the fact that now we start thinking to ourselves, hey, we got to get another one. You know, we have Colorado. They made a couple of substitutions right after halftime in the 55th. Dante Sealy comes in. And also they make a couple other substitutions in the 55th, and then we have our boy Tyler Magno gets the number called up for your boy Keaton Parks out here. So I really thought that once you saw that substitution, I'm telling myself, yo, Pascal is having enough faith in Tyler Magno right now to get those meaningful minutes and to possibly get us another goal to get to just take this game home. I think it was a really, really ballsy substitution just because of the fact that I think Talis has been working hard. He's showing that he's been working hard. He's been really taking advantage of this new opportunity he's been given. And we won't get too far ahead, but I think that was a smart substitution at the right time. What do you fellas think?
I mean, again, we praise Pascal for being the professor, and I got to learn how to say professor in Dutch because he's not a manager. Well, he's a manager. He's more than just a manager. He knows the game.
Yeah, right.
And the fact that he knows he's worked with so many different talents, he's done in so many different situations. He knows when to take a small gamble. You can say that's a little small gamble, right? And again, I have full trust in him doing the right thing. And again, we talk about the confidence he gives to people coming on. Everybody used to always, say bad things. Oh, we don't make enough substitutions. They're too late. I don't even have enough fingers to do that.
Right,
to count how many times I've heard that.
Right.
But with this manager, one thing that I've realized, everyone, and it should stay this way, we don't doubt it when it comes on. We don't doubt it when he brings on because we see that even if there's a blip here and there, it was the right call.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, again, delighted. We're all looking for that Magno spark, of course. The flair he has, the image he has, the money he's being paid. Obviously, of course, we all want to see that spark, and I love that. We've been taking him in with open arms.
Yeah.
A lot of the majority, nobody has really been on his case. And listen,
Nick Cushing era is over, baby.
Yeah, we
definitely.
Think
And one
about
thing
it.
I want to say about that sub is I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
but
you
it
good.
was an early sub.
Yeah.
It was an early
yeah.
sub. So
63rd
Talis
minute, I mean,
Magno got to cooking. He had 27 minutes to cook, and it was a pleasure to watch.
He said
how'd you feel about
popcorn
watching
cases coming
Talis
up.
cook, bro?
I mean, think about how late he came back into the fold.
yeah.
That means Pascal, man, son, he is like the MLS Pep Guardiola, bro.
Professor.
So I'm just saying, son.
Yo,
Pep Guardiola was
I'm
lucky to
just
meet
saying,
Pascal.
son.
That's all
And
I'm
I mean,
saying.
if people don't.
No, I say that to
do
say
that.
this. I say that to say this. That Tyler came back into the fold already, man. Like we didn't know what was gonna happen. with him.
Right.
We didn't know if we were sending him back out. We didn't know if we were gonna keep him. And then I don't know what conversation had behind closed doors, but man, the confidence that Pascal
Yes.
showing in Talis. And what did Talis do? Talis is the perfect example of a gaff showing confidence in you and giving you the opportunity, and you reciprocating that, bro.
Gaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you take off running when he scored this time?
Oh man.
No, you know what it was?
I couldn't even believe
We're
it.
gonna get to the goal.
I thought I lost my,
just saying.
I thought I
Let's
lost
just
my
get-
camera. It was great.
Let's.
Oh, we're gonna get.
There's a chain of events.
Yeah,
there's a chain of events. There's a chain
I got
of
the
events.
foot.
If you know,
You're
you
never
know.
gonna. We're gonna put this. I'm sending
There's
you
a
this.
chain of
Take a
events.
picture of me.
Anyway, all right.
Shout
so-
out to Tiz for
all right.
holding my camera
So-
because
so-
I
so
wash my
this
hands.
is a
I
perfect.
never seen.
This is the perfect time then to
Let's
go on
go.
to the goal.
Right.
And obviously we talked something we noted before the episode
Yeah.
was individual brilliance, tactical brilliance from the whole team, obviously. But you need if you're a big time player, you want to be that focal point. Your Nico Fernandez's, your front man, Alonso's, your Tyus Magno, of course. Who else has the ball? Maxi Morales.
Let's go.
Who times and looks that has run in perfection? Him. And who's on the other end to put it away? Little side.
Gangly ass.
What is a little
gangly
finesse
ass
shot?
dude
And
from
not even like a
Brazil.
little chip shot. Kind
Yeah,
of.
and other than
Just
that,
it landed right at his foot,
And
bro.
then 3-1 game sealed at that
second
point.
half was very uneventful. except that.
Every and again it's tactical battles and this is
Yeah.
like it could have easily been like, oh, we lost or we tied.
Right.
But this is when the good teams are made.
Right.
When
Yeah,
you don't lose
absolutely.
control grip, it's like you're playing tug of war.
Right.
Don't lose grip of that rope.
How many times have we seen
Don't
that
lose grip of
happen?
that.
Yeah, no,
The
seriously.
team
100%.
collapses
With so
in
many
the
managers.
With 15 minutes left in the game,
But
and
when-
they give up 3 goals to
Who
lose the game.
has
with
it
2
happen
goals.
with
You mean
less?
us when
Pascal.
yeah, you mean us when Nick Cushing was our coach and we didn't have any coaching. We didn't know how to close down games.
Who?
with Nick
Yeah, we
Cushing.
had
Who,
no
what?
idea what we were doing.
Jason
Yeah,
Christ?
Listen, I think
He's not that bad.
Nick Cushing?
I would have taken Jason Christ over this
Oh,
guy.
well,
any day.
Nick Cushing,
Over
I
Nick
agree.
Cushing any day,
I
bro.
agree.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
But
I
Cushing
agree.
won
That's
the
a
cup,
debate
guys.
for another day.
I
That's a
agree.
debate for
Cushing
another
won a
day.
cup.
I really think
So did
that
Jason Christ.
I really think that that's an evidence.
What cup?
Easy
That's
boys.
us.
Easy
For us.
boys.
Anyway.
It's evidence of the culture that's being built in New York City. There's an evidence of the culture that's being built in this locker room, man. I mean, because one, we're looking like killers. We've looked like killers since last season. You know, the mentality, that bulletproof mentality, like Caesar said, right? Even
love that
applying it to his
mentality.
real life, bro. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You take that confidence you get in one part of your life and you install it in every other part of your life, and you confident in every part of your life. That's how you do it.
Absolutely. Yes.
That's knowledge
Yes.
right there, kids.
Yes.
But anyway, the thing
Yes.
is that bulletproof mentality, this never say die attitude, this I'm gonna punch you, your nose harder than what you ever gonna punch me at. That's how it's going to be. And I think that right now, Pascal, he has the perfect players, the perfect group. We got the perfect coach. We have the perfect support. You know, not perfect supporters, but we have the right supporters in the right city.
It's a great
We are the best supporters in every city.
We are just
Definitely on the
doing
East
our
Coast, for
thing
sure.
right now. And what a time to be alive and be an NYC supporter.
All right, so
Hit that man for me right there, bro. Stop playing with that. Hit that man right there, bro.
all right, so we're gonna go to the chain of events. So let's
Yeah.
sit there and go. Tyus has just gone into the corner of the left side of the net. Obviously,
Yeah.
everyone is going berserk. I've never seen so many like
And
small
everyone
mosh
was
pits.
going crazy.
So many mosh
Wait,
pits,
everywhere.
and everybody kind of like it's like like you have like how do you know say like dominoes? It's just
Yeah.
right. So
was a Saturday night
and then
in
of
the
course
Bronx.
I see Jesse. He's right next.
Well,
to
we
me.
were all together, by the way.
So I'll put it like this.
Yeah, we
Jesse
all
was
we're
because I
together.
mean everybody's turn, but
Yeah.
Jesse was right next to me. I don't know, everybody's jumping. You have to try to get
Yeah.
the camera, but obviously everything's showering, raining, like he loves it. And then I don't know where I see him trip. He trips. Look, when we have a little circle, we have trips. Like boy trips. Everybody trips, right? And then I just see, like, corner of my eye, my hand's out here. Your phone that you're recording live, literally, and I kind of go like, and I catch it, you know, in a baseball.
Yeah,
stadium, obviously,
yeah,
you do,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then, and then of
shortstop.
course, you're jumping up and down. At some point, like seconds later, you're just like,
Yeah. I felt naked, bro. Listen, I gave I gave my
Wait.
Little pretense. Give a little pretense, pre-context,
Yeah.
alright?
Cause so what happened was to piggyback off that.
Continue.
I was just getting moshed everywhere, so I'm like falling.
Your
my
phone- you
my
don't know your phone was.
flies out. I'm looking around. Caesar's like, I caught your phone.
and I had your drink in your hand.
He gives it to me. I'm recording still, and we're gonna put this picture
right
in this
now.
episode
Right
right
now.
He's never gonna be this scared in his fucking life,
Bro, I thought I lost my camera, but whole time I was too late. I literally gave it to
was
my
too late.
boy Tiz while I was
Genuinely
washing
was.
my hands.
Right.
It was too late.
And you know what are you gonna do? The camera wasn't lost. As soon as I saw it, I grabbed that shit and I said, "Yo, I'm never taking that shit off my
He
neck
looked like he
ever
was
again."
gonna cry.
I was about
He
to.
looked beyond crying. He looked like
Yeah.
he was so scared that crying wasn't even an
I was gonna
option.
jump
He
off the
thought he was gonna
59th Street
die.
Bridge. That's what are you gonna do?
I tell
Please, bro.
I saw this video and I laughed for about 15 minutes.
And then he sent it to us, and we all laughed.
Yo,
No,
bro.
we really did. No,
It was great.
I can't wait for y'all to see this picture.
It's great when you can make fun
Put
of
it
yourself.
put it up again right
We're
now.
putting it up again.
Just to
right?
see the genuine terror in my eyes when I thought I lost.
Straight fear.
I lost everything
I
that
have
I've
never
worked
seen
for.
a Colombian more scared than you
Oh
than
my
I did
God.
that
Oh,
night.
man.
That was fucking
I mean,
hilarious.
that's-
And then
listen.
Caesar's like, "What's he scared of? Wasn't you telling me that?"
Because you know what it is? I can be lit as a skunk, right? Whatever. But I can kind of tell other people when they're super lit. Because I know you wouldn't lose it that, bro. You're top tier.
Yeah.
You've been there for years and years
Yeah,
and
lose
years.
your camp
and you
off
don't.
your neck
but
like
I knew
that, too?
because
Crazy.
obviously I knew.
I gave
but
it to him because I washed my
No,
hands.
but obviously I knew what state you were in, first of all. And I know that
We
can
were
happen
lit.
because it's happened to me, obviously.
Yeah, I got
and then
excited.
you freak out. And then people freak out when you're in that state, obviously. So, and then of course, then I just see Tiz, he's like the most nonchalant. He's just like,
Facts.
yeah, I have it
Shouts
right
to
here.
Tiz, bro.
And then he's like,
Shout out to Tiz. Shout out to Tiz.
No,
bro.
no, no. MVP,
His first
MVP.
NYCFC
Yo,
game, by the way,
Oh,
this
there
weekend.
we go. Welcome to the
First
family,
time,
broski,
first
man.
time.
Really held it down for
and
sure.
like we keep telling you, I've been doing this since day one. You guys have probably been doing this since day one. Keep inviting people.
That
First
definitely.
game, I can always say,
That's
The best
so
way
important,
now is the
bro.
best way to
Imagine
pop the
that being
cherry.
your first NYCFC
But think
game.
about how
Yeah.
important it is. Even if that person never comes to another NYCFC game, when that
You saw that.
conversation arises, they're gonna be like, "I've been to an NYCFC
Yeah.
game and I had the best time of my
Definitely.
life at a bar, talking to a family member, at a party." When soccer arises, oh, you ever heard of NYCFC?
Yeah.
They're a team that plays in the Bronx. I've been to a game and I had a good time. So please, man, please, it's so important. Invite.
Yeah.
Sometimes tickets are $7, $10. Spend the
$11,
$10 to bring your
bro,
boy to
yeah.
a game. Stop being cheap fucks, man. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way, man.
The trifecta way.
It's the Tribeca way, man. I'm
It's
just
the
saying.
noble way, baby.
I'm just
So,
saying.
so, like, of course, obviously, that reaction that Chop had when he lost his camera, that's the reaction Colorado had at full time.
Yeah,
So,
that, that was live reaction from Colorado's fans.
and then
He's a
obviously,
prophet, everybody.
it is Saturday Night Live for the Bronx, like always. You got Chop
man.
Cheese FC, and now we are, what is it?
Top of the East.
Obviously, it's 3-1, 4-1. It's been a long
No, we are
week.
3-1.
Three
Three
and one.
wins, one draw.
It's 4 games in. We're 3-1 and 3 wins, 1 draw, no losses.
Sorry, bud.
And this is the hottest start we've had since 2018.
Ooh, round of applause for that one. So, gentlemen, I got some stats to give y'all because I'm just going to paint this
Stat
picture.
man.
A beautiful, beautiful picture that was painted while my phone almost falls, right?
Oh,
y'all
that's
caught
nice.
some-
Baseball.
Oh, you see, come on, bro.
Baseball genetics,
That's
baby.
that baseball,
That's
right?
what
Because we're
it is, man.
baseball FC, baby.
That's
Hey,
it. That's
baseball.
it.
Because, you know, he played baseball when he was younger. I just
Nah,
thought
they
y'all
asked.
should
No,
know.
I seriously did. So, that's why I still got the
Just so
reflexes.
y'all
Don't
know.
come test me because I will pass that test. You heard? Anyway, so right now, the stats of the night were like this. We had 41% possession for New York City FC compared to 59 for Colorado. We had an XG of 1.34 compared to 0.76 for Colorado. 13 total shots by the boys in blue as compared to the boys in claret. 8, that's not pretty good. Shots on
Boys and
target.
Claret is wild.
Yeah, claret. Nobody knows about claret. What, you just-
It's not West Ham, it's not Burnley.
it's
Or
a
Aston Villa.
shade of red, y'all. Come on.
That shit is burgundy, bro.
Burgundy.
That shit is burgundy.
Ron
I wanna be
Ron
classy and
Burgundy.
Call it claret.
That shit is light burgundy.
Okay, so
That
definitely
is burgundy without
shots on target.
100%.
NYC had 8, and then Colorado had 2. 4 big chances for NYC as compared to Colorado's 2 only chances of the game. Big chances missed. This is where Colorado beats us because they had 1, and we had hardly any. You got
That's
3,
what
whatever.
separates winners from losers.
Exactly. Accurate passes. We Colorado actually beats us here. They were 89% accuracy as compared to 80%. We completed 335 to
That's cute.
537.
That's cute.
Quality over
It's
quantity.
cute, whatever.
That's cute.
Fouls committed.
That works in Coachella.
We actually played. We played a cleaner game. 14 fouls committed to their 25. We were caught offsides 5 times compared to Colorado's 1, and we were tied on the corner game. So all in all, these are numbers that you love to see in a 3-1 win. Let's keep them going, boys. Come on,
A
boys.
few points, of course, obviously, since before we discuss our next game, which is a big one.
Come on, man.
Let's just get this one elephant out of the room now. It looks like we're not going to get a striker then because the window's about to close in March 26th.
Yeah, it's something, man. I really feel like this is something that could have been addressed and should have been addressed, and something that we really identified as a priority to sign this winter. The fact that we haven't addressed that need yet, and we're 5 days away from that from the 26th. What's today's date? Today's what, the 9th, the 18th. Right, we are less than a week away from that deadline, and just the fact that we haven't moved anything on that deadline and we haven't heard anybody coming in yet, it really kind of is disappointing because I don't want it to think like you made an excellent point last week, Milky, that are we gonna stand pat? Are we gonna stand pat and just say, hey, we're getting the results, and is the results gonna dictate the fact that we're not gonna sign nobody? But I hate to think that, but that's what it's looking like.
Right.
I understand you want to get the right player for the right system. You got to be the right guy. I heard Branson say he has to be the right dude, on and off the field. I get all the malarkey, but the whole
Similar
thing...
to some extent, though.
What?
Yeah, but my
We'll get to that, we'll get to that.
my fear is that the results aren't going to hold up. And
Yeah.
you got to understand that these teams watch tape.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? How long before they figure out what we got going on, depending
Exactly.
on whatever scheme we're running at that time. Like there
Exactly.
has to be. We can't just plan for tomorrow.
Yeah,
We got to plan for the future.
yeah.
And the future being, bro, let's not forget, it's still March. We're still in the first month of granted, we started at the end of February, but I
Yeah.
would like, it's not February 22nd yet. So we started, and we're still in the first month of the season.
Yeah.
We still got into at least mid-January,
Yeah.
end of January, August, before we get our striker back.
Yeah, and that's the worry.
Wait, no,
but-
you say January or June?
Sorry, July. My bad.
I'm about to say,
January.
what?
My bad,
Maybe not the whole
fellas.
year,
My
but
bad,
no,
fellas. But you understand what I'm
until
trying to
after
say,
the
right?
World Cup. No, for sure,
Yeah.
100%.
You know,
And that's the thing. Listen, I think for me, it's more like you said, it's a solution going forward. It's more of a
Yeah.
short-term fix because I always said, listen, and I think we all should agree, or we all agree. There's a penalty for Remedy, that's crazy. But but going back to what we're saying.
Fuck Philly.
they took
it-
that goal back though. You noticed that, right?
Yeah. But anyway, so we should definitely have the eggs more in the basket of getting the right DP and striker. When they say that, most of the times they're probably correct, and I agree.
Right.
Because listen, let's be honest. I replay because again, life is how you see a glass, and there's much more good things going on recently than bad, and that's facts are there, right? O'Neal, great signing. Nico, great signing. Raul Gustavo, great signing.
Right.
Maybe we needed one or two more, obviously, but good. I'd rather they take the time and do good. That's
Right.
making it work. Right now, we get a signing in the next 8 days. It cannot be a DP. It has to be a little small striker to have fix a small hole. But I don't know if budgets, they're experts in this and all that. So I think it's gonna suck if somebody goes down, and that's our
Yeah.
number one
Oh,
fear
man,
because we are not. We've been scared
Like
since
spit
last
that
year
out,
on
bro.
Yeah.
Knock on wood,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Knock
Come
on wood,
on
man.
now. We
No, of
can't
course.
deal
Let's
with that
remain
right now,
optimistic.
bro.
'Cause
Of course, like I just
everything's
said, it's
going
not always gonna be sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah, no,
rain.
seriously,
It's gonna
seriously.
rain,
So
bro.
again, listen. It's hard to say that it's not good the way it is right now, the way we're playing. But of course, our concern in the back of our head are somebody goes down. There's only so much hurdles and overcoming you can do.
Yeah.
Or putting tape on a big crack. You get me? So
And it'd be 4 weeks. If a player goes down for 4 weeks, do you understand the difference that can make?
No, it really does. That's
Like
your
1
season.
month.
That's a whole month.
Exactly. Between now,
That could
between
be-
now and when we get Alonso Martinez back, if we lose a key player for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and we start losing matches, that is gonna hurt
and we
us
have
in the
Open
long
Cup.
run.
Yeah.
Open Cup will be the first
Yep.
competition.
Leagues Cup as well.
yeah,
Hopefully,
guess-
Leagues by Leagues Cup. Hopefully, he's back
Yeah,
because that's
Yeah.
around late July. As you know,
I know the Open Cup.
He's
I
not
know you
back.
love it, right?
Of course, it's
Love
America.
it. I
know you
mean, bro,
love it.
that is the historic
You
U.S.
can't
USA.
expect them to give full squads during this.
Nah,
Open Cup,
not
you know
that,
what I mean?
but at least make a run. Make a run.
And that will dictate.
Then you'll be seeing the kids play.
Don't lose to the Pittsburgh Riverhounds.
Please let's not have that again.
Yeah, let's not talk about those
We don't-
horrible
we don't talk
games that
about
we
that.
played.
Just
So-
saying.
Riverhounds.
Let's go
Ooh.
back to what we were saying, of course.
Right.
We're living in the current moment. The current moment is that
Yep.
your New York City FC, first in the East, second in Supporter Shield race, is playing the team who just got eliminated from Champions Cup.
Fuck Miami, bro.
By Nashville, even if it's away goals, Nashville got their revenge.
Listen.
The revenge that they much needed. It's a flex.
And listen, we can sit here and talk about Messi all day. I don't think much of us want to
That's
sit here and
Nico's favorite player.
divulge.
It's not the same
Fuck,
team.
fuck Messi. But I just feel like this team,
that.
the way that we're set up, we're gonna show the fuck up on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I was saying, man.
And listen, I don't give a fuck about Messi. I don't give a fuck about whoever the fuck is there. We're about to catch this W on Sunday.
You don't
and
care
I
about his bodyguard, bro?
guarantee.
When you care about
we're
his
gonna catch
bodyguard?
it. I don't give a fuck about his bodyguard, his wife, his kids.
they're
Fuck
not
them all.
They're not the Chacho. They're not the same team, bro. They're not the
Nah,
same
They're
team they were
not.
last
They're
year.
fucking
definitely
shit.
not.
They just
they're
lost.
not.
They
Literally
just
not.
lost to Nashville. You think I'm
Yeah.
fucking scared
No,
They're
of
not
them?
putting up the
equalized, but-
goals.
And listen, mark my words right now. I said it a few weeks ago. I think it was against Philly, right? Energy, I feel energy shifts, and last year didn't go good. The last 2 times we played Miami. And again, I've heard from sources that Nico Fernandez and Maxi Morales have strong words and strong approach for Miami next
'Cause
game.
if you-
After the
they
last
have
If
to.
game.
you
have
think
to,
we
nah.
don't have sources,
We
After
do.
the
you are
last game.
highly mistaken. We have
So
sources.
we are very plugged in here at the New York City
we are
Nobodies.
plugged, bro.
Nah,
No
man.
sources will be unrevealed.
No
just
sources.
saying.
You know when like they're interrogating somebody or like they interview someone and they have like the basically
The-
his
the
voice the other
voice,
week.
the
His
dog
voice the
voice.
other week.
Yeah, wait. Maybe it was this voice.
Alright, don't leave it like that this time. Don't leave it like this time.
Just so you
please.
know, a whole podcast we recorded just like this.
Yeah, don't leave it like
Just
that.
had to
again.
let you know. Sorry.
But no, definitely. So, and I feel the energy shift this time, and I feel like it's gonna be electric. A lot of people, of course, are already hitting us up. Oh my God, I want to come through. People who haven't come in a while, I want to come through.
Yeah.
And again, not because of Messi this time, More because of how we're
Us.
riding.
Definitely.
How
Man,
we
you
are
know,
riding
yo,
right
listen,
now.
You see
It's
this
a 1 o'clock
years,
kickoff.
baby. 10 fucking years,
It's
bro.
a 1 o'clock kickoff. That means that means the march is at 11:15.
Yes.
1:15. 1:15.
Oh, kickoff.
MLS time.
No,
bro.
I said
MLS
the kickoff's
time.
at 1. The
Kickoff
march
is
is
Yeah,
at
no,
He's saying
I know,
1:15
but
kickoff.
MLS like really like
Yeah,
they start like
109,
1:09,
108, First pitch,
1:10.
107.
Bro,
you know?
it's facts. It's facts.
Listen, man, whatever. The march is at the march. Be there at 11:15, man. Be there at 10:30.
No, be there at 6 a.m.
Be there with your
yeah,
bacon
yeah.
and your cheese.
Yep. Tres
Alright?
golpes.
Be there with your breakfast and your orange juice, Brian, and wipe the crust out your eye.
Your drink of
With your
choice.
cup of coffee.
We are marching at 11:15.
Breakfast Stella.
By 1:15, we're wilding out in the supporters section.
Yes.
We're gonna show Miami who has the best supporters in all of MLS.
I mean, come on, it's already a lock. I mean, that's NYC, bro. But they're gonna see it
No,
firsthand.
what borough
bro.
is it though?
The Bronx. Let's go. Show up bright and early. All the Bronx haters
Don't
out there,
pull
y'all
up.
know who I'm talking about.
Don't pull up.
Don't
Don't pull up down the wrong street twice.
That's it. That's it.
And
Unless you're a
listen,
Miami fan.
and listen.
Don't do it.
More than anything, like obviously like I said before, we can sit here and talk about like it's not about them, it's about us and what we bring to the table. Obviously, we've seen the red carpet treatment they've received all around the league. I mean, Toronto,
Yeah.
relax. That being said, I expect NYCFC fans to be out in full force.
Yeah.
Please. No pink in the
No
supporter
pink
section.
in
It
the
will not be
supporter section.
accepted.
Nah, yeah, that's
Under
no.
any circumstances, you will get thrown out immediately.
You will
Yoti-
find out the hard way.
Yoti's
You will
gonna
find
be
out the hard
telling
way.
you in front of your family of 5. You're gonna be crying like, "Yo, I bought this ticket." He's like, "Yeah." But
And
you can't come
listen, this is a controversial topic, and we know this is soccer already.
in. Is it?
No, not that.
No, not that it's
no,
controversial,
no,
but
no,
that has to
let
be
him
say
make
said.
something else.
Let him
Okay,
cook.
okay.
Let him cook.
No. I was gonna say, we know a certain someone that's everyone's name and mouth, and that's Messi. Any Messi gear, rude awakening.
Nah,
it is
none
not
of it,
tolerated.
none of it.
That's another conversation.
It's not even gonna be friend. It's not even gonna be
Who
a
I
friendly.
think, or many think it is.
You gotta leave.
You will not be able to come in.
No
and that's
Argentina.
it.
No Barcelona.
That's about
And don't try to switch up
And that's
with
for
an NYC
the. Let's
kid
be.
at
Let's
halftime
clarify.
either.
Let's clarify. That's for the supporter section.
Yes.
Don't come into
Yeah.
the supporter section
No
with
supporter
that.
section specifically.
Yes, but yeah,
236, 237, 238, 239. Off limits. Get out there with your
35, yeah.
bullshit.
And honestly, I think
235.
anybody that's watching this would know that already. But
Yeah. If you
you
don't
all
know,
know
it's there for a
somebody.
reason.
You all know somebody that's thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them. Listen,
And you
it's
listen,
not
you
the
know,
best
Some
I-
young
idea.
kid
I don't
is
mean
thinking
to-
about how he's gonna
not-
get a rise out of
not a
NYC
good
supporters
idea.
and gonna do that.
Listen, I don't mean to be that guy, but you know,
I'm gonna be that guy.
I'm a NYCFC supporter. You know, I have a lot of friends who aren't in this space, and you know, it's funny how they just forget that we exist all year until this week.
Exactly.
Where I'm receiving text messages from people I didn't even know cared about the sport, by the way,
Yeah.
asking me if I'm going to be at the game. Like, yeah, no shit, I'm going to be there. I'm there against Sporting Kansas City. But you know what? As much as I used to get upset about that, I think NYCFC fans need to take that and like, if you see someone in a Miami kit, especially if they live in this city, really talk to them, bro. Because if you really break it down, like they honestly will support NYCFC. It's just Messi, like, and I get it. And Messi is Michael Jordan. Messi is LeBron James. Messi is Kobe
Thank you,
Bryant.
Chop. What?
And I fucking hate it. He's disgusting.
Yo, bro, but-
and I fucking hate him.
what he's
I
done
just
in
want to
his
know.
international
I
career.
think Lionel Messi's a fucking pussy. I just want to put that out there right now.
But I'm a
I
Knicks
fucking
fan.
hate him.
I'm a Knicks fan, and I could go to the Garden and want to see the LeBron Jameses play, and want to see
and
the
of
Victor
course,
Wembanyama, but still be a
absolutely.
Knicks fan.
Oh yes,
You
yes,
know
yes.
what
the
I'm
Knicks have been long enough.
But I
to have
fucking
that
hate
culture.
Lionel
That's what we
Messi.
gotta do.
I'm not gonna sit here and cap. As a Colombian, I
I'll
may be
get on to it
biased.
right
I have Colombia tattooed on me, but you know, I'm just saying, like, it's all about NYCFC at the end of the day. If you
Yeah,
love Messi,
That's all it's about.
If you
Players
love, that's
come and
fine.
go.
But guess what?
Listen to me.
Messi's not gonna be here next week. Guess who's gonna be here?
Bro.
We're gonna be here.
But
Exactly.
Messi's not going to play for Inter Miami 100 years.
Messi-
You got to
Yeah.
understand. What they do is they're bandwagon player fans.
Yes.
So wherever he goes, they will go. What you got to
PSG,
understand is
Barcelona.
We are for the club.
Yes.
Players will come. You think I
we're
don't
for
want
the badge.
Tati? You didn't think I didn't want Tati to be a?
I wish-
you
I
think
wish
I
he
don't
could still
want
be
Maxi
on us.
Morales to
Yep.
play until he's
Santi.
80 years old?
Exactly.
Santi,
You know?
But without Santi,
it's
we don't
for
get
the
anything Diego Fernandez.
But it's for the badge. It's what I'm trying to say. It's for the badge. So these half-ass fans, these plastic fans, the same exact fans that we made a tifo for.
And we will again.
And we
show
will
him your
again.
wrist, son. Show him your wrist. Show him, son.
Come on,
Look
son.
what
I
he
know
got right there,
it's
son.
there. You zoom in. Screenshot it. Now zoom in right now.
I was these three people were there when we got this fucking star
Yeah, man,
above our
it's,
crest.
listen.
They traveled from New York
did the whole
City
run.
to
And
Portland,
so,
Oregon.
Fellas, let me
I
I
did
don't know
New
how
England.
many
I did
miles that
Philly.
is.
I
That's a
did
lot of
Portland.
miles.
One at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
But check this out. I mean, there's a lot of importance in this match. We all know that.
Pride.
A lot of pride. That goes on.
Everything.
Okay.
Spot on the table.
So I don't
dignity,
see why
everything.
anybody would think it was cute to show up in the in our supporter section wearing anything pink. It's not.
Again, you'll
TikTok,
find out the
bro.
wrong way.
If you feel
TikTok.
You'll find out the wrong way.
If you feel like being
Respectfully.
edgy, if you feel like you want to be an edgelord and all that, and just piss people off, like, dude, nah. If you want to be a gooner, all that, yo. See, I know y'all vocabulary. Don't think I don't know because I'm
He's
all
up to
here, right?
date, guys.
Yo, bro,
He's up to
I
date.
know my slang, yo. Don't play with me.
Uncle Bags, baby.
Don't play with me. But what I'm saying is that if y'all think it's cool for y'all to be wearing, just to piss people off and just to, wear this bitch ass motherfucker's jersey for no fucking reason at all, other than because you want to ride his dick. Get the fuck out of my supporter section. That's what I'm saying.
Wait. After Caesar goes, I got something to say.
We're gonna
Yo,
start
tell
putting.
them
We're
about
gonna start putting a. Oh, actually, what do you have to say? I'll put a.
Yo, tell them niggas about the time I shot them outside of Madison Square Garden. I
Yo,
shot
son, I
5
was in
dudes
front of
outside of
Central
Madison
Park
Square Garden,
slinging
B.
cracks out there. Yo,
Slinging
playing
10
CeeLo.
keys.
He said, yo, dead ass, I had a
Alright,
choke.
but dumb shit out the way.
So yeah. So listen, like I was gonna say, listen, that's a topic. You know how a lot of us feel. Again, we respect players, we respect the game, but stop dick riding.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stop it. It's
And
not a
again,
good
listen,
look.
And it truly
tribalism-
is.
No, the tribalism of soccer is what soccer is. The reason
Yeah.
why you like Real Madrid, Barcelona is because 150 years ago they started in a city, and who were the only fans? The people, no pun intended, from there.
Yeah.
Right. And how did it get to the brand it was? Because generations, 60, 70, 80 years, they
Yeah.
started being there, and they grew
That
from
could be
what
us.
they are. The identity
Yup.
grew in their own city. So I will come every single day and be like, I respect Messi and the game. However, you have to respect where you're from, because what's
New
more
York is
important
blue.
and your responsibility is to grow the game now. So being that, right? Being that we have history being, an intimidating crowd for things that we did from multiple years ago or multiple times. So we are ready for Sunday, and I think everyone else is ready. And this is the first time, just quickly, just before I go to you.
Right.
This is the first time I actually feel like we have more of the spotlight.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know why? They got rid of experienced players. They don't have the stars they had. Now it's really, of course, Suarez, is still there, but now they're relying on a whole different kind of identity switch.
Yeah.
People are obviously there for Messi, right?
Right.
A lot of people, not everyone, but I would say in our current form, they played 4 games in 2 weeks.
Right.
We have been undefeated this season. And you don't think Pascal Janssen and the boys in them, how they watched that trophy not be in their hands last time we played. And the last things they said to our
man.
players, and what our players said at the back, we are winning on Sunday. And I would love to hear your
And
predictions.
the way that game was called,
Yeah.
the back half of
Everything.
the Eastern Conference Finals game.
Everything.
It was like
It was
But like
crazy.
I said on last week's episode, I understand we have a game against Colorado. We have to focus on that. But I am looking forward to this game to see if now that we know that Pascal didn't mess with the lineup. Is he gonna tinker the lineup a little bit?
I think
We
he did
understand the midfield. We understand what's going on. How we're gonna match up. And as far as straight up, as a fan of the sport, seeing how we're gonna match up, seeing the lineups. You know what I mean? It's just something that I'm excited to see because we lost to them in the Eastern Conference Finals. Because we've had a good stand against them. It's not like they whooped our ass every time they played us.
Exactly.
We drew them up until.
It was only the last 2 times. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was in
exactly,
City
exactly.
Field.
And again, City Field.
And
I can. We
2024 at home.
We
Like
can
2023 rather.
pinpoint why the last.
They've
2
only
is-
beat us twice.
And listen, in the last 2 times that they beat us, which were probably one of the, there was only one other time, and that's in 2022. We let it slip over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Besides that, we've won or drawn.
Yeah,
right?
we were beating them
So-
in the playoffs
so-
at City Field with Higuain on
Whether
that
you
team.
care
Yeah.
or not, because you only care about Messi, the fact is that we are the more dominant team head to head, and that is a fact. And you want to argue with the wall. So what I was gonna say is this, right? No, it's true.
There we go, my boys. Fucking by NYCFC, bro. Tell them, bro. Tell them.
No, that's the thing, right? You can't deny what that is. So I feel because of this momentum switch and everything, we get that dub, and
Yeah.
because it's in the pudding. We're above them. We're in the form, and there's a lot of things that have been foiling from the players and Pascal. So
Hell
we
yeah.
get that dub, and you guys, please, we'll start from left to right. What is your prediction?
Listen, but before we get to that, I think Jesse has some thoughts on
No,
the
I
game.
fucking had to take a deep breath. I hit this pen and
Listen. It is always
my bad.
it is always time for
If you need an
John
asthma
F.
pump, if
Kennedy.
you
But
need an
listen,
asthma pump, I got you,
I'm
son.
gonna take over you for a second because there's
Performance
something I want to
anti-drugs.
say.
Wait.
Me and Caesar were actually
Drugs.
we were in Miami.
Inside,
Right.
right?
Actually,
Every inch.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, because that ain't in Miami, bro. You 30 minutes out.
Because, and let me say this, we obviously, like, someone looking at it without any stake in the game would be like, yeah, obviously Miami's gonna win. Yo, we really
Right.
believed in that game, bro, that we really could shock the world. It was really a belief, especially after Justin Hack had that header. It was like, yo, we got this shit.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
header, too.
And
the way
regardless
we played
of
about
what-
Philly, man, we played great.
And regardless of what happened after that, we felt that pain.
Yeah.
We had to sit there after it. Inside, I was staring at a fucking palm tree in front of Flanagan. Shout out Flanagan.
My boy was
I
tired, by the way.
like, yo, son, like we really just lost the Eastern Conference Finals. But you know what?
We made it to the Eastern Conference.
We had this fucking date on the calendar.
Yeah.
We pinned this shit.
Right after
And
that
listen,
game, boys, we knew what time
if there's
it was.
one thing I know about the squad, which, to be fair, I haven't always went to go out of my way to visit the players pre and post match, so I may be a little biased with the past couple 3-4 years, but the experience I've had with this club specifically, especially with the leaders of this team and the coach of this team, is goddamn do they care.
Yeah.
And let
care
me tell
now.
you,
We
is
put a
that
great
a
staff
breath of fresh air, because there were times where maybe we felt like winning wasn't the priority. So the fact that we're even in this conversation right now where we're talking about people complaining about our marches and people hitting us up who don't care about soccer, talking about, yo, you going to the game this Sunday? Do you guys understand how much of a blessing that is?
No, it
Truly,
really
from the
is,
bottom
man.
of our
I
heart.
love it. I love it.
I've known all of y'all for a long time. There was a time where like the people like us were few in a dozen, bro. Genuinely, like they were
Passionate fans.
I
No,
would
seriously.
see the
diehards. I
same
agree.
people every single week. I'd see the same people. Not to say that that's changed in any way,
It's more
but
now.
I see a
It's
lot.
more
Yeah, it'd be the
now.
same 10,
Much
12
more
people.
now.
I
Now
see
it's
a-
the same 20, 30.
Yeah,
Nobody
exactly.
cares.
Yeah.
I see a lot of new
Almost
faces, and I just want to say to anyone who's embracing this culture is that people are always here for guidance. People are always here to tell you, because listen, this club has history. Don't let some fucking pussy ass Red Bull fan tell you otherwise that
Yeah,
we ain't
please
shit.
don't. Yeah.
That's
Fuck the
so
Red Bulls.
that's so metro to say. That's some very fucking path train shit to say.
Yeah, yeah.
It
But the
really
way
is.
we're really setting down our culture here, because of people like Caesar, because of people like Felix, because of people like Jesse, because of the City Boys, because of Forever Podcast,
Everyone,
because of Blue
everyone,
City.
everyone,
And I just want to
everybody,
say their
everything.
name personally, because of Blue Balls.
Everyone,
Sincerely, shout out, like everyone,
Shout out to
to
Chate,
y'all,
huh?
because
All
for
of y'all.
real,
Yeah, no.
they
that's
were the
facts.
fucking the Glenn Crooks, the Roberto Abramowitz, the guys who truly deserve their fucking flowers are finally getting it.
Yeah.
And not only that, just to add a little bow on top, the last 2 home W's we have. Guess who was the English MLS commentator for our fucking games? Ian Joy. Our fucking fucking GOAT. And listen,
We love you,
I
Ian
know,
Joy. We
I know I'm
love you
going
for
off
real,
on a
for
bit of
real.
a tangent here. I'm
bit.
sorry, this is just.
And it kind of
this is
sucks.
a little-
Sorry to interrupt. Like, I wish I could watch the game with him. Like, we're at the game, so
Bro,
we
he's
can't
such,
hear
he's
the
such, I'm
commentary.
sorry, but genuinely,
live
I'm
commentary.
sorry for saying this,
Oh,
but like
man.
genuinely
Love
from my
you, Ian.
heart, as someone who truly observes the culture every day, this is the shit I live and breathe. It has been such a breath of fresh air to see oxygen pumped into it.
Seriously, no,
like,
dude, yeah.
like we were using, like, you know when you get in a plane and you see the little smoke coming out the little windows and shit, like we were using that, and now we got some fresh oxygen. We
Yeah.
got the younger kids involved now. We got so much shit going on. It's fucking unbelievable, bro. My dad went from Ronkonkoma to the Bronx.
Shouts to the 40-ounce
Shout
dog.
out.
Like, bro,
to Pop Dugans,
that would have never
bro.
happened 3-4. But he literally told me, like, yo, I love NYCFC now. Like, it's like Atlético Nacional and NYCFC. And, bro, that wouldn't have happened 3 years ago. And that wouldn't have happened 4 years ago. And that's due to every single person in the supporters
And
section.
one last thing before we
Amazing.
go into to Felix, so he can do the prediction. Not to take credit, of course, because everything you said is 1,000,000,000% correct.
No, tell us how you
People-
feel, bro. Tell us how
people-
you feel. Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
I will
gangster.
if you guys let me. I love you guys.
But we just had to interrupt him a little bit.
So I mean, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, like I was saying, what I was saying is, people got to be patient. Things
Yeah.
get to grow. You can only harvest your own crops if you wait for it to grow. You get me?
Unless you harvest.
And that's what I'm
times a
saying.
year.
People, I understand we live in an age where we're not instant satisfaction.
Nah, bro, you're not lying. Shit,
No,
microwave
no,
nowadays.
no,
yeah.
everything. Our attention span, everything. But I
Yeah.
can get philosophical, whatever. But the point is that this is a product of us doing what we do
Yeah.
for year after year after year. More people now, not just being committed, because I mean, I've always invited people, always seen exactly, we've always seen the same kind of people.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
we have what we had in amounts. Why? Because with time, the growth of soccer is huge, guys.
Yep.
We want to do so much as NYCFC fans, as LAFC fans.
Yep.
But we got to understand, we can only grow the popularity for as much as people really care about
Yes.
soccer or
Yes.
get introduced to soccer. And now, like we said last year, we started the Nobodies. It's the perfect storm. 24 Copa America, 25 Club World Cup, 20. We said it in the interview for with AM New York. Shout out AM New York.
Yep. Shout out to them.
We said
Shout out
it.
to Dylan.
This
Yup.
is just part of the process, part of what is going to be the new era for NYCFC for soccer. So we are here, we are now. We will beat Miami and show why NYCFC support the local.
So
Don't be
closing,
fucking plastic.
closing thoughts, boys. We're obviously coming up
Yeah, we go
on
with the predictions.
No,
We're
we
gonna
go
go
with
the
the score
biggest-
predictions and
the-
predictions.
the
Don't get into
biggest
that.
the biggest hype train in the league.
Nah,
Obviously, the
man,
Messi
it's-
effect. Unfortunately, our boy Felix won't be there.
Nah, man.
But he will tell us what
He'll
he
be
thinks.
there.
But,
better
listen,
story.
son,
I'll be there for the march.
you better be at the dugout
I'll be-
Yankee Tavern. I swear to God, if you leave
Dog out
any
of
of those
Yankee
fucking
Tavern,
spots,
bro. I'm gonna go back to the crib. and watch
bodega,
the
go
game.
back to the
FaceTime.
bodega. Nah, son,
Oh,
you
yeah,
bugging,
no,
you
no,
bugging.
Okay, so definitely.
some money to yourself.
After the game, you gotta be
Yo,
there.
call
bro.
the ticket up for my man.
But yes.
All right, so definitely, fellas. I mean, what else has to be said about a game coming into
In the
Miami
Bronx.
in the Bronx? I mean, this is going to be as big as it gets. I mean, right now we're riding such a high wave. Everybody knows, and I think we're finally getting the respect that NYCFC deserves. What better way than to show who we really are against our really first tough opponent of the season in Miami? All credit where credit is due, the returning champions, right? But that doesn't mean a goddamn thing. I really feel the way that we're playing right now, this bulletproof mentality we have, the way our boys are playing, the way the confidence is exuding from our players, man. Our players are just aura farming out here. You heard? You see, I know about that too. You see?
Let me find out you're up with the top.
Yo,
Son, I
son.
told you,
Yo, but
bro.
you on
Damn,
TikTok,
son,
bro?
you
Yo,
on
son, I'm
TikTok?
on TikTok.
Who
I be
put him on the
knowing.
Urban Dictionary, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I'm on MySpace page back in the day. But no, on some real, I really feel like this is the direction, the trajectory that we have seen the club going into. Miami's going to be that tough opponent. We're going to get punched in the face, but guess what? I think we're going to punch them right back. We're not going to see another clean sheet this week, but I really do feel we're going to pull out the 2-1 NYCFC in the Bronx. Nothing but bedlam in the Bronx. And if I don't see no overturned cars in the Bronx, y'all ain't do it right. So definitely.
Oh,
So tell us how you feel, Caesar. How you feeling about
like
this
back in the
match?
day, we used to jump. Remember on the like any car that was parked right next to the exit from the supporter section on the River Ave. I remember like 2018, the playoffs. the last time we ever saw when they were jumping
Yep.
on cars and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to jump on top of Miami fans' heads at this point. But anyway,
Crowd head walk.
last week, hold on, let's give ourselves a little credit. We predicted
I love
3
giving
ones.
myself credit. Yo,
predicted
shout
3-1s. We
out to
predicted
everybody that
3-1s.
predicted 3-1.
Yo.
Even in my
And
sports
Alex
prediction.
thought as our boy as well.
Real,
There's
man.
others as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are other
bro.
people who
Shout out
said
to
we won.
everybody,
We hit in
bro.
the head, and I hope we do it this time again. And I already explained it. I already said everything. This is the perfect storm for us to win. I feel it in
Yeah.
our veins. I'm not jinxing it. I just feel it based on what's been happening. And we'll win 2-1 or 3-1.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be a tighter game, but I think
Making me nervous
based on
already,
how our
bro.
defense is doing, and it's been compact on the Pascal.
Guess I was like, you're crazy. It's gonna be 4-0. Fuck
Nah,
Messi.
nah, nah,
Yo,
nah,
I gotta
nah,
change.
nah,
I gotta
nah,
score
nah,
really
nah,
good.
the first half hat
Listen,
trick for fucking
but you
Maxi
know what's funny?
Morales.
You know what's funny? Are you done? no, I'm not even trying to be it, but like,
No.
You
It's a
got,
good question
you got
asked. No,
everything.
no.
You got everything said.
I was going to say no.
All right,
3-1 or
so-
2-1. That's
All right, so you know, as funny as we want to be, right? So
Yeah.
like we sit here, like obviously, like I said, we're all homers. If the camera was shut off and y'all hurt, it's basically an NYCFC circle jerk.
It'd be
Real
the same
talk.
conversation. I mean,
I
try
mean,
to
but
stay
no, and
logical.
I'm not saying, so I'm not
It's
saying
a
whether it be the
conversation
same,
that
but
we're
like
having.
I'm
Yeah,
prefacing this by saying that, like, of course, we're extremely biased, but listen, man.
I mean,
And
Not
that's
biased thinking
okay.
we're gonna
This is the
I'm the
NYCFC
least
podcast.
biased
If
motherfucker
you're
here,
watching
bro.
this shit and you're surprised that we're biased,
not
you can get
biased.
the fuck out of here, bro. This is the NYC Nobodies podcast. This ain't the Inter Miami United Battered Fans podcast. This ain't nothing. This is the NYCFC for podcast.
All right.
So this is from the NYCFC fan point of view. And I apologize for getting so animated. That being said, I mean, boys, like, how can you not feel like we're at the top of the world right now? If we would have had this same conversation after LA, that right now we would be undefeated, especially at home, where you know how much that means to the boys. The boys haven't had to leave they haven't had to leave New York since they came back from LA.
no,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm
right.
saying. I'm happy.
They went to Philly. That's a road trip. That's
yeah.
a little. That's
Something
an
like-
excursion. That's an
Yeah.
excursion.
Something like-
Usually we don't have a home stretch this soon.
Yeah,
So how do we
exactly.
do it this time?
And to be able to just feel the energy, right? And it's easy for us to sit here and talk shit about like, oh yeah, like the players feed off of, but now we have players coming out and saying it themselves that the energy we're giving them. And I mean, let's take a minute, like forget NYCFC to just take it back. That's something that's known around the world, right? But if you associated that with MLS supporters, people will laugh at you. And the fact that we've gotten
Unless
to
you're
that
logical
point,
and actually know.
of course.
Who
But
I
we know
think we
that
should
not
care.
everyone is like that, right? So
Well, we should
the
care more
fact
about
that,
them, but anyway,
but
let's
listen,
go.
Fellas,
but
fellas.
no,
Go.
no, we have players from all around the world who've grown up in Argentina, certain places where football is the most important sport. For them to say that our supporters are legit, that
That's
genuinely
saying
means
a lot.
something.
Right.
Listen, as much as they could be a homer, like, listen, the NYCFC is paying them, they know real shit from bullshit. And, like, our support isn't bullshit. And what I've seen this year from every single person who stepped up, shout out to the owner of Twins, always handing out smoke bombs pregame.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to that. But like,
Me and him just had a
it-
conversation through TikTok DMs, man. He was voicing his concern about people using fireworks in the march. He
Please,
said,
yes,
Yeah, let's be
don't
careful
use
with that,
fire,
guys.
bro. What
Yeah,
is with
listen, we
the
don't do that,
snappers,
bro.
bro?
We don't
nah,
do that,
for real.
bro.
No, he ain't lying, bro.
Nah,
Like,
we don't do it because you know what? That man, he when we were finding out about why the police were doing certain things with the march, he said it's because of the fact that fireworks were being thrown and what with the happenings that are happening in the city. Let's
Yeah.
not forget this is still New York City. We're still New York. We take
Unfortunately,
care of
listen,
each other. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So with that being said, he voiced his concern about firecrackers being thrown in the march. The man
Yeah.
supplies smoke bombs to the kids and everything like that.
and he's such a
he's such a
there
cool dude.
every
Go for that.
fucking
Yeah.
home game, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, shout
Yeah,
out
so
to him,
shout
bro.
out to
Straight
him,
up.
man.
Shout
I
out to
said next
Twins,
game I'm
shout
gonna
out to
come and I'm gonna have
He
a
makes
conversation
the
with him.
marches
Yeah.
a photographer's dream, and he
Yeah.
does those things. But listen, we have to, in the faith that we built. But like, back to what I was saying, like, the fact that these are even a conversation is hilarious, bro. Jesse, this was water cooler talk. This was small talk. NYCFC was small talk, but we finally made it to the point
We're making
where
those big plays now.
every single person that
See
you
what I
see
did there?
standing in front of you, like we genuinely have a presence and we care about this club. And I know some people don't understand that because there's no pro rel or whatever that people may say, which is fine. But
But this is ours.
We care, bro. We have nothing to do with what the commissioner decides or what anything is. And even though the biggest player in the whole wide world, as much as I fucking hate to say it, he's coming to our city. He's coming to our city, right? And it's putting people on notice, bro. And all I hope is that no matter who shows up to the stadium on Sunday, when you leave, you should be blue. Because at the end of the day, Messi's not.
I know, right? I'm like,
Messi's not. Listen, what the score is gonna be?
That's what we're doing.
You
We're
want
doing
me?
We're doing predictions, bro.
4-0, bro. And I'm not even fucking joking, bro. Like I'm so tired of everyone.
Listen, I love you, bro. But I was gonna say, listen, as much as we want to be biased, we want to be like,
Yeah, nah, bro.
out
But
here,
I'm not even
we're also
biased.
logical. We use our brains too.
You were gonna say 4-0?
Did we just watch that same Nashville Miami
No,
game?
we did.
They were sloppy.
They're not producing goals,
If Nico
bro.
I know. I'm
Fernandez
saying
was
we're gonna
on
win.
Nashville,
Obviously we're gonna win.
bro.
I'm
But
saying
why
it.
is
And
that?
it's not biased to say we're gonna win.
But Caesar,
it's
so,
logical.
listen, you're not wrong because people would say that, right, just because of Messi. But in reality, he's only one person.
Exactly.
No, and I'm good.
In reality,
biased.
he's just one player
Who just happens to be very talented.
I truly do believe, like, obviously, again, I'm a homer. If you're amazed that this is the NYCFC podcast at this point,
Why
I
are
don't
you
even know what to
watching?
tell you. Yeah, go watch the battered
But
fans.
I think I hope you think
and
we're making
I
good
hope you
points. Hold on.
appreciate our culture.
I hope we
truly.
think we're making good points
And
because
yes.
listen, as much as we get excited, we also talk.
But
we don't
but-
talk out of our
But
ass.
genuinely,
Can I
I
talk
truly
my shit
believe.
again?
I truly believe in my heart that NYCFC is like head over heels better than Inter Miami. And It's
Yeah.
not even a
Right
joke.
now, yes.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
And that's why I think we're gonna
absolutely.
smoke them.
And I feel the same way. And I feel like the fact that they're not producing goals like they were
Yeah.
used to, you can see
Yeah.
that there's holes in the back line. You can see that the
They're playing a
spirit's
whole bunch
not
of
there.
kids.
You
There
can
you
see that they just don't have the same heart that they did. And like you said, Messi's of age and he can't carry the team by himself.
Even though
This
he's
isn't
scoring a
bad.
lot,
And they
though. He has
just
been
played
scoring a
on a
lot.
Wednesday. We got a whole week of
That
rest.
is true.
Yeah.
That is true. They didn't play him against Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. Did
They
he play
didn't,
against
yeah.
Charlotte?
Nigga,
He
he's
didn't.
40
So he's
years
playing
old.
again,
He's
then
gonna
he's
be
gonna
aight.
play. Yo, easy. He's my age, my G. Take it easy, bro. 'Cause
You
I'm
ain't
still,
running 90
I'm
minutes,
still
bro.
out here wilding with the best of them.
And I mean, listen.
I
to
might
me,
not be
Bring it
able to
back,
run
brother.
90 minutes, but I can
And even
party
though
for 12
CONCACAF
hours. I'll tell you that
still,
much.
they
Bring me
still
back,
honor
bro.
away goals in 2026
Yeah,
somehow.
You feel me? Nah, with that being said, hold up. I got you. So with that being said, listen, man, they're not the same team they were. And I agree with the boys. I agree that we're going to get a win.
Yeah.
Bro, we're gonna smoke them, bro.
We're going to
Like, fuck it.
grind this motherfucker out. It's not going to be
Their
easy,
defense is
man.
trash, and they're missing
It's
one
not
of their
gonna
best
be easy.
defenders and their head coach. Like it's
You
not.
ready
it's
right
not a
now? You
joke.
ready right now?
we forgot.
I forgot.
the
Yeah.
head coach is, he has a
Yeah,
red
man.
He got
card.
a
got the red
two-game
card.
suspension,
Yeah, bro.
right?
He's,
Some shit like that.
He's
Yeah.
cooked, bro. And Falco, what is it?
Falcone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. He's injured. So we truly got, bro. They're on our pitch, on our terms.
I kind of
Listen,
now I'm
I'm
gonna
just saying how I feel.
I'm gonna give the same because I kind of feel the same way that I felt last week. I thought it was gonna be a grind out kind of game. We were gonna get one. They
Yeah.
were gonna get one. We were gonna get one. But it turns out that we just better than these teams.
You know what?
But-
Yeah, I mean.
But I feel like real quick, just to wrap this up on
Yeah,
my
we gotta-
behalf, I
we
feel
should.
like we are gonna win. It's gonna be I'm gonna say 3-1,
Mm-hmm.
but it might be 3-2.
Right. Right.
It
No,
might
I
be
agree.
3-2.
I 1,000%.
With that being
Like
said.
a late goal, or we're up 3-1 and they score one and they're chasing
That
it.
makes it shit
I
our
think
pants
I
for
think
next
either,
month.
no. I think either way that might
Yeah.
be it. It might be
So
2-2.
if-
It might be 2-2 going into the half.
So like, if you had to pick, like, are you
if I
feeling
had
a
to
late
pick,
winner?
if I had to pick, we're up 3-1 and they grab one later on. I can
bet.
see it being 2-1 going into the
you
half.
feeling about
and
that
then they
season?
get one, it's 2-2, and then we get one. It could be either or. But all I'm
Yeah.
saying is the most important part of the story is that NYCFC comes out victorious.
That's it.
How you feeling about that, Pop?
I mean, yeah, I think we should wrap it up soon. But, but no, what I'm saying is, no, I agree. Everything changed. We're kind of repeating ourselves now. I don't know what's crazy about that, but
He said, "Yeah, I think we should wrap it up
Yeah,
soon."
yeah,
But
yeah,
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 I
yeah,
think
cut the shit out, bro.
I
Cut
don't
the
think that.
shit out.
One team's gonna win, the other's gonna lose. We good now,
one
boys?
way or the other, kid, you gotta fucking have. Because you know what we're doing right now? It's like what NYCFC used to do. Where these are blue balls in, like we're passing side to side, like we're winning 3-1. It's the 89th minute. and it's like soccer
Yeah, I
side,
hear you.
90 plus 8, and we're just here like passing the
What's
ball.
your prediction though?
I
He
said
said
it already.
it.
All right, so
yeah,
we-
no,
I-
Take a 4-9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4
we're
nothing.
done.
I
That's
said
it.
it. I said that shit
We
with my chest.
prediction out.
All right,
Well,
last
listen,
final
no.
Final
There's-
thoughts are.
Final
I
thoughts.
love
Y'all
these
all say
guys,
something
and it's
before
a
me.
fucking pleasure to record every single week with these dudes, man. I'm
And this
telling you, I
is
have a
where-
good time, man. Well, you
Wait,
pulling
wait,
the
wait.
title?
Now listen, last time we tried to do this, the audio had some problems, so we might have to redo it again, especially now that we at the top of the table on the East. And now that I got all my fellas sitting with me,
Ooh, look at
listen,
that.
get
How
your
pretty.
final thoughts off, boys, because
Listen.
I'm gonna
Go.
finish this
Yeah,
episode.
left to right.
Put it this way: New York City is up right now. Okay, we are doing our thing. Everybody knows we're finally getting the respect that we felt we've been deserving for the last few years. We're finally getting
truly.
it. Let's keep riding this wave. Let's keep showing that energy at home matches. You know what I'm saying? Show that energy at away matches. No matter who the opponent is, we sing star. Okay, so
Yep.
definitely
We sing star.
Definitely, we sing
good
star
conversation.
before any opponent. Let's just keep it
Can
up.
we talk about that real quick?
no,
What was that about?
Nah,
Like that-
it was some question. It was what was this guy's name? NYCFC Times.
Yeah.
Whether
Much respect to him.
Network.
Whatever.
We're not gonna get
Oh,
we're not gonna get
no,
too
no,
much
no,
into
no,
this,
no,
bro.
no,
Listen.
We should actually
Come
never
on.
name drop,
We
but-
should have
Yeah,
never
yeah,
bought
yeah,
it.
Let's put that out, actually.
but definitely it's we are
There's a
riding
lot of
high.
things to talk about.
Riding high, and we're looking good. Let's hope we keep this energy up, both supporters and team. Let's do our thing, boys. We got a big opponent. Let's show the rest of the league who the fuck we are. We NYC and we ain't nothing to fuck with.
I agree. Now you go. Go, bro. Just final thoughts.
You don't got nothing to
You're
say?
done. You got
No
nothing
final
else to
thoughts?
This is
say.
in New York City.
You got
Nobody,
no
baby.
final thought.
And we're nobody
Alright.
telling you
I got
not to.
final
Let me
sauce?
just say, I tried to do this a couple episodes ago, and unfortunately, we had some audio issues. We apologize for that. We hope we gotten better since then. But that being said, I ain't got nothing to owe you, motherfuckers. This is the NYC Nobodies. We're the $1 million motherfuckers right now. Pascal Janssen is telling Todd Donovan,
Let's go,
yo,
bro.
drop the fucking bag right now,
Stop
son.
playing.
No matter what we do, we're
Let's
gonna be
go,
number
come on.
one
Stop
in the
playing.
East. This ain't no Ted DiBiase shit, son. This
Nah.
is real shit.
We the
This is
Nobodies,
NYCFC. This is the Nobodies, and we're out fucking side, son. This ain't the
Support
Red Bulls.
Your local.
This ain't DC.
Support your
This
See you
ain't New
fucking
England.
savages on
This
Saturday.
ain't Montreal.
This is
Even though I
New York
love you,
motherfucking
shout out
city. Let's
you.
go, baby.
Shout out
This
to
ain't none of
Montreal.
y'all, bro. This is the NYC Nobodies, and we love this fucking club, and that's why we're here every single week. And
why
we'll
we
be
do
coming
this.
at you nonstop NYCFC action. Follow the New York City Nobodies. Follow BP Small Talk. Follow Chop Cheese. It's your boy Chop Cheese, and we out. And we the number
support
one
your local,
motherfuckers
baby.
in
Let's
this
go.
bitch.
Let's
Let's
fucking
go.
Fuck Miami, bro.
Let's go, baby.
Good shit. Good.
Toma!